Are you looking for something fun and interactive to get everyone involved for your upcoming Thanksgiving event or gathering? Then you are in the right place. Hey, it's Jeff with YourLearningCareer.com. Today, I want to introduce you to my Thanksgiving Feud do-it-yourself template. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you how you would go in and customize it, and then I'll real quick show you what it looks like when you're playing. So I'm already in here in PowerPoint, and as you can see, like I said, it's already, basically it's all built out for you other than your questions and answers. Now, I do have a version that has all of the questions and answers in it, and if you want to know more about that, you'll want to check out this video. But right now, I'm going to focus on this DIY one. You'll notice this has 8 answers, but as I scroll down, you'll see this one has 7, this one has 6, 5, and then 4. So, depending on how many answers your question has, or however many answers you want to come up with, that's going to determine which slides you fill in. Now, of course, you're going to have probably a situation where, I actually have 3 questions that have 6 answers. No problem. So what you're going to do whenever you want to use the same amount of answers again, all you're going to do is right click on the slide and then you're going to duplicate it. So that's what you're going to do there. And then once you kind of have your layout, you have, okay, I have this many 8 answer slides, I have this many 7 answer slides, etc. Then you can basically just delete whatever slides you don't need. And then the other thing is too, just with the rounds, I've got round X, and that's just because you can have as many rounds as you want. So that's why I didn't number them. But anyway, you're just gonna highlight the X, put in your number, and you're good to go. All right. Now let's take a look at the questions and answers. So I'll use this first one with 8 answers. Let's just say your question is, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food? Okay, that's real original, right? So over here on the answers, maybe I'll put turkey. Hey, what an original answer that is. Okay, stuffing. But see what I'm doing? All I'm doing is I'm just highlighting cranberries. I don't know. I'm just highlighting the text and I'm putting my answer over. Now, you can also, if you want, you can change these point totals. So all you have to do is highlight those and you can update that too. So now that is basically all you're going to need to do for the main game. If you want to have a fast money style round, I do have a quick cash round, which is like the fast money. And basically on this one, the questions are not on the slide. The questions you're going to have as the host, just because it's so rapid fire. So you're just going to have the questions on your host answer sheet. You can also put them here in the notes, but you'll ask the question, and then this is where you would enter the answers. All you're going to do is highlight the answer and then type over it. Okay. And that is really all of the customization that you need to do. When you're ready to play the game, you're going to go to slideshow. You're going to say from beginning, and then you're going to click on enter teams. And we'll say turkey, team, and lurkey team. All right, so that's going to open the curtains, and then the team names are going to show up, Turkey and Lurkey, and I'm ready to play. So I will click on Let's Play. All right, now, To show the question, I'll click on the Show Hide Question button. There it comes. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food? And then I'll hide it so it's out of the way. And then people can start answering. So if someone says turkey, and again, I'm going to have a host. You're going to want to create your own host answer sheet for this. And then I know that turkey is the number one answer. So I'm going to click in the circle. Now that's important. The reason I click in the circle is because that is what's going to bring the score up to the top. Okay. If I click in the rectangle, it will not. And I'll show you why we would want to do that. But so we've got turkey, and then let's say they say another answer, and it's the number 2 answer. Oh, stuffing. Yes. Okay, cool. So you'd go through, and they answer questions, and they get points, right? The points are there. And then, maybe there's a strike at some point. If, the strikes are right here. So you can click on a strike, and they get that. And once you get to where all, they struck out or the other team is stolen, and you're about ready to award points. So what I usually am going to do before I award the points is I like to reveal the answers that weren't given. So right now I got, number 4, number 6, number 8, because people want to know what were the missing answers. So that's when I'm going to click in the rectangle. So to reveal number 4, rectangle, 6, 8. And notice the score did not come up to the top. All right, and now I'm ready to award the points. Let's say the turkey team won. So I'm going to click on this, on their score to add the points. Notice these all cover back up again, but that is how you assign the points. And then I'm just going to go to next. I'm going to click next, and it's going to take me to the next round. And notice how the points carry over. All right, so that's basically, that's how you're going to play all of the normal rounds. You're just going to continue like that. And then when you're ready to declare a winner, you're going to click on that team's name. So if Turkey ends up being the one with the most points, that's who I'm going to click on. So I'll click on that name. It's going to take me to a congrats screen. Now this is where I can either be finished. If I just wanted to play the main game, I can end the game here. Or if I want to play a quick cash round, I can do that by clicking the quick cash button. And the way this works is you've got a 20-second timer. So the first person who's going to play this round, they get 20 seconds. If I go to the next slide, that person gets 25 seconds. So you can click on this icon and see how it's going to count that down, 20 seconds. And then you're just going to, click on the answers. Now, again, you're going to need to have a host answer sheet or something, but then you're just going to click through, and then their points are going to be tracked at the bottom. So, and that buzzer is saying time's up. So once we do that, then we go to the next slide, and the second person has 25 seconds. And then you do it the same way. And then you have two options. Did they get 200 points or more? If the answer is yes, you're going to click on a green check mark. If it's no, there's a red X. We'll say they did. They were successful. We'll click that, and then you get this. And then it's important, whenever you're done, there's always going to be an end game button. Most of the slides have an end game button. The reason you want to use that, notice how the points are gone and the team names are back to their default. So that's really important to use that end game button, because that's what resets everything. Now, I should say almost everything, because this is on a separate reset. So if you use the quick cache, you would also want to just really quick go in. I'm going to say from current slide, and I'm going to hit reset. and then that's going to reset those points, and I can hit escape and everything's back. So if I want to, play it again with a different group or, whatever, I can. As you can see, this game is really easy to customize, make it your own, and very fun to play. I will put a link in the description below on where you can go to get it. It's out in my store, so you can grab it there. And if you want more ideas for Thanksgiving fun, you're going to want to check out this video next.